It is day 2 of Comic-Con and Vlogmas day 5. As you can tell, we're getting ready for the day. I got 0 sleep last night. I went to bed at 4 after editing and uploading the vlog, yesterday's vlog, and it's 11:30. We're leaving by 12:30, so I need to skedaddle. But today is the Birds of Prey panel. As you can see, some of the color from yesterday stuck around. And I've never been someone who did this with their hair, like pulling out the little front sides. It just never appealed to me. But I've done it twice in my life in the past 2 days. It's, I don't know how I feel about it. Also, I realized that I think there might be something wrong with the mic on my phone, my camera right now. So, I mean, it's the only camera I have, so if the audio is kind of funky, I'm sorry. We'll have to wait till I'm back in LA to get my other camera for Vlogmas, but hopefully it clears up. I'm not really sure what the issue is. We're like quadruplets. Yeah. It's really smart. And you could rewear that. That looks really cute.
You did all the tattoos? Yeah, I was just there.
Oh,
that's awesome.
with eyeliner.
Eyeliner works well because it comes off pretty easily.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I always use eyeliner when I draw.
Started raining in Brazil.
Margot, let's talk about Harley Quinn, right? Let's start with that, of course. So she's very adorable, and I wonder what actually inspired you to make this standalone movie of her?
Well, I just wasn't ready to say goodbye to her after Suicide Squad. I loved her so much, and I didn't want to stop playing her. And I didn't actually read the comics before I started researching the character of Harley Quinn. And then I started reading them and I became obsessed. And anyone else here read the comics? They're amazing, but they're also filled with other incredible characters. And I started reading Birds of Prey comics and fell in love with these characters. And I wanted to see more female ensembles on screen, especially in the action stuff.
Okay, it's been a long day, but we just got out of the panel for Birds of Prey where the entire cast came and we were able to watch not only the opening scene but also the never released or soon to be released trailer that is so fun. Like, it gave me like goosebumps because it's an all-female cast in like a superhero movie, which has not been done before. Like, other of the movies have like sections of girl power, female kick-ass fighting, but this is an entire cast of women just trying to do good. So I'm really excited. It looked really cute and fun. The trailer and the opening scene was amazing. The crowd, it was like a packed crowd. They were yelling the entire time. People were so excited to watch this thing. So yeah, I'm really excited. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Archduke, I accept.
This is such wonderful news. I'm so happy for you. But we're running out of time. It's nearly midnight. And there's a treaty to sign.
Good morning. We are headed to, my hair is looking really good today. We're headed to the meet and greet. This is what I'm wearing today, super cash. I only wanted to bring 2 pairs of shoes, so we're going to try and pretend to be like one of those cool vlogger chicks that wears sneakers and looks really good all the time. These pants fit me when I left LA and 2 days in Brazil, and they're a little snug. So the importance of not eating bread and cheese for Asia is this right here. I'm gonna need to unbutton it for now. Okay, so we just got to the hotel for the press junket. And if you don't know, press junket is a day where all the cast and the director, they basically sit in a room and press just revolves around them, and it's a whole day for them. So we get 5 minutes with the cast to do whatever we want. We have to be very quiet right now because they're in interviews, but we have about an hour until we go in, and got some Birds of Prey posters everywhere, so let's go up and wow. Oh stop. Oh stop. What is happening? So we are just in one of the suites in the hotel. Are you kidding me? Okay, so this is how rich people live. I get it. I get it. Stop. 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 Look, my whole body can fit into this tub. You know how sometimes tubs are so short that you have like you can't like lay completely down, and then when you're in the tub, some of your parts aren't in the water, and then you get cold, and it's just like a really weird sensation of being hot but cold. You won't get that here. Goals.
Okay,
Go.
which character?
Go.
Which song best represents your character?
Go.
Oh my god, don't put it.
This is real life. This is real life. Come on.
If your character could have any superpower beyond what we may or may not see in this movie, what would they be?
Good one. Go.
And if you could fight any, damn it, if your character could fight any other character, who would it be?
Okay. And mine is, if you could play any other character in this movie, who would you play? Team.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so we're waiting for the talent to arrive. We've been waiting, what, 2 hours? 2 hours. Our time has been cut from 5 minutes, which would have been real good, to 3, to possibly 2, by the time that they come back.
We just
Just anything. Just anything. But we're still prepared. And this lighting is very good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, you guys are. Amazing. I should have a camera on you.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Can you name the song that represents your character?
Do you know what's funny? Someone else asked that earlier, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, I have a playlist that Harley would listen to, but I wouldn't say any of those songs really represent her. I think she's too all over the place to be summed up in one song.
Does she have
Maybe a weird
favorite?
I think to chill out, she listens to Enya. Because to chill out, I listen to Enya, so I like snuck that in there. I think she listens to Nina Hagen when she's like feeling crazy, and I think she likes a whole eclectic array of music. It depends on her mood, which changes quickly.
High five. High five. Just told that we were the best.
The fun group.
The fun group. Clueless. The cutest. Best outfit. Clueless. Best dance moves. Most fun. So
Our mission accomplished.
yes. So we're staying at the Unique Hotel, and every time room service comes in, they always leave us with different treats. Last night it was like a granola bar, and tonight it's this like glittery contraption. Uh-oh. Mmm. It's a truffle. Today was really fun. Like I said earlier, the cast of Birds of Prey was so fucking cool. Even Margot Robbie was like so game to do everything that we asked, even though she's this huge movie star. So it was really, really, really cool to hang out with them a little bit today. And I also love the fact that we got 2 Asian American women in this movie. Ella, she is one of the characters. She is Cassandra Cain, and I think she's 13 years old, but she was so sweet, and her skin was glowing, and I'm really excited for her. I think this is her first like huge major motion picture. And then the director is Kathy Yan, who is a Chinese American sister like myself. And I think this is her first major motion picture, like directing a major motion picture for her as well. So it's just really cool that not only is it like a female cast, majority female cast, you have the female director and lots of women of color in there, and it's just really, really, really awesome. I'm so excited for it because, in all honesty, I think we can all agree that Suicide Squad was kind of questionable, but we saw so many things yesterday that made me very, very excited about this movie, and the girls today seemed really excited to talk about it, and just overall it just makes me really excited for it to come out next year. And I kind of feel bummed that we won't be able to see it because we got so much behind the scenes like looks at the movie that I want to see the full one now. But as they said yesterday in the panel, that the movie's not even being done edited yet. So it's going to be really interesting to see if the things we saw yesterday were cut out or added or kept or whatever. But yes, anyways, tomorrow's going to be really fun because we are doing some Krav Maga, I think, and then we are meeting Gal Gadot. We're meeting Wonder Woman herself. It's not going to be like it was today where it was very one-on-one and we got like time to hang out with them. It's going to be a roundtable discussion. So it's definitely going to be a more serious vibe. Today was very like relaxed and carefree. Tomorrow is not going to be the same, so I'm interested to see the difference. And yeah, should be cool. We are winding down the week. We have 3 more days here. Tomorrow and Sunday are going to be Wonder Woman related, and then Monday we are going to be able to kind of explore some of the hot spots in Sao Paulo, which we haven't had any time to do yet. So that's that.
You understand that there are risks associated with participating in these stunts, and you could sustain injuries as further detailed in the participant agreement and release from liability that you have been asked to sign. You have been informed that your participation is completely voluntary and you are proceeding at your own risk.
Yes.
I have to cheat my body over a little so I've got more movement with my neck. If I'm here, I've got barely any movement to do. When I've got my head over here, I've got all this. And my legs. Whatever else you want to put in. It's all about the acting.
Woo! That's great. Woo!
Where's the light? Here we are. We're at the hotel. We had an hour and a half to kind of get ready and eat lunch, and now we are waiting to go to the panel. It's going to be a little different than yesterday. Oh, we're going in.
These guys are super excited. They've flown from all over the world. I forgot to mention, we actually met with CC this morning and they did some stunt training with him.
Oh, really?
Awesome! Yeah, they had a great time.
So awesome.
So
Kicked his ass.
Yeah, he's amazing. raved about you both.
So great.
Yeah, that was a good time. So I think the group would love to know a little bit more about the 80s and why we're putting Diana and Wonder Woman in the 80s, a little bit of background and history there, and kind of what's been happening in the past 66 years since we last saw her.
So what's been happening is very much what we, talked about at the end of the first movie, which is Diana was dedicated to saving mankind, but very quietly and undercover. And so in all these years, it's funny, sometimes people have said, why didn't she do something in World War II? And I always say, how do you know she didn't? Yeah. Wonder Woman is very much as it was done in the comic books at many times. She's been doing all kinds of things. She's just very serious about keeping it quiet and undercover. And so that's what she's been doing. Why the 80s? Well, I wanted it to be extremely different than the first movie. And it came to me during the shoot, while we were shooting the first movie, the storyline. And the storyline was best set in the 80s because the first movie was all about the birth of Wonder Woman, making Wonder Woman. This movie is about Wonder Woman and us and our times and our classic villains. And so what better time to do it than in 1984? That was kind of the height of our civilization, this current civilization. Yeah, 84, no problems had shown up yet. We were at the top of the world, and there were good and there were bad things about it, but there was great art and great, great belief in mankind, and everyone was really, celebrating and doing incredible things, but we didn't know what the price of that was going to be. So putting Diana, it's really a story about Diana meets mankind and our classic villains, which are perfectly suited for that era of time. And Wonder Woman, we all associate hugely with the 80s. So it was a great way to bring her back to her home in that way as well.
Well, Wonder Woman has always been such a positive role model. How does it feel to revive that positivity, not only among women, but also among men?
It's amazing. It is amazing, and it's something that you never think about when you actually go and shoot a movie. When we're on set, you don't think about what kind of effect it's going to have on people. You think about it; it's in the back of your head, but it's not what drives me every day. And then to hear and to see and to experience the different reaction across the board, from women to men, to boys, to girls. I think the best story I have is the story that you told me. Was it you that told me that?
Which
about
one?
the boy
in the audience
that said after he watched Wonder Woman, he told his mom, "When I grow up, I want to be a woman." and it was all because of Wonder Woman and everything that she stands for and symbolizes, and it's just such a privilege to be, to be walking in those boots and to have this, to have this character and to portray her and to be her and to celebrate her and to carry this agenda that is super important, especially nowadays. And I'm super grateful for it. Yeah.
We're grateful too.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
So to wrap it up, so sorry we're short on time, but what is the main thing you want audiences to take away from this film?
I hope, I don't take lightly the objective of making a great movie that's fun, that you love, that you want to go see, that you want to go see again. So we very much care about it being a blast and fun moment to moment and profound or emotional or all of those things. Like, we want to make a great film. But what do I hope people take home from it? I always think that it's important to be about something with your film, and we were with the first movie, and with this movie we're really about something that we really believe in. So like the way that, I've talked many times about how when I saw Superman, that movie was incredible to watch, but it never left me. I always remembered being someone with challenges who was an outsider who became Superman and what that felt like. So I want people to remember our film subconsciously or consciously and have it bring something beautiful into their lives. So I hope they have a great time seeing it. I hope they want to see it more than once. But I also want to have a wonderful relationship with those people who go to see it by having a dialogue with them about something that we all care about and think about and have it come back to their mind. That's the ambition.
Super.
Yeah.
Which leads us to you know, it's super important for us that you guys are here, and we don't take it for granted, because we do this movie for you, and getting the opportunity to see you face to face and to shake your hand and to talk a little bit means a lot to both of us.
Yeah, we don't get to engage with so many people, and we do know, like, listen, it's fun to come to these things, it's also hard, you know, and you've taken care of things at home, and you've done all kinds, and gotten on multiple planes. So it's not, we're not just trying to say, come and do this thing. Like, we are truly grateful for, as hard as we see that it is to do, for you guys taking that moment for our film. We really appreciate and hope that you have a good time here and you're well taken care of. And, you know, thanks for putting your effort into being here for us too.
We appreciate that.
Thanks. Thanks so much.
Oh, I'm happy to have you.
Hey, 1, 2, 3. Great. Thank you.
Thank you over here.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Like your son.
Okay, we just got done with the small little roundtable panel. They were really, really sweet and just took the time to speak to us, which they really didn't have to because we're here to do actual press. But they were so sweet, and Gal remembered my name. So. What do we got today? Here's my night snack from the hotel. Any of you guys are Chinese peeps out here? This tastes like gao, but obviously it's not. But it's like a thick paste. I think there's some peanuts on top of that. But yeah. I think everyone in the group is starting to feel a little bit exhausted. We had a post due today. Since yesterday was our last kind of Birds of Prey goings on, we had to post about it today. And we don't have to post about Wonder Woman until next week, so I think everyone now is just able to relax and enjoy their time here more. But after the meet and greet, which by the way, they were really nice, and they were really genuinely appreciative that we were there, which is crazy because they're so busy and they took time to talk to us. But they saw the value in, you guys know I hate to say this word, but in the influencer, and they appreciated us coming and talking to them, which I thought was fantastic. And then we head back to the con for our last day tomorrow, and we have the Warner Brothers panel, and then we have the Wonder Woman panel. So good morning. The last day of Comic-Con and our last day in Sao Paulo. I feel like I've been hit by a truck. My ribs are sore, my back and my traps are sore, and I don't really know why. Laughing hurts my chest. Something is happening. There are hair and makeup artists here to do kind of 80s styling. The theme for today is either cosplay, which if you don't do Wonder Woman, well, you don't do Wonder Woman cosplay, so I'm not doing that. And slash or kind of like 80s theme, because of course Wonder Woman is in the 80s, Wonder Woman 1984. And so they have some hair and makeup artists to kind of help us get ready for that. Everyone went with 80s, but I decided to do kind of like, I guess like 80s, but more like supermodel 80s, old school Wonder Woman 80s. So yeah, this is as themed as I'm getting. Below, it's basically if Wonder Woman came back and became a beauty blogger, but still had to disguise herself, she would be wearing this, in my opinion. We have like a chain that could also double as a lasso. We have the red that is human made. And then of course this, which we have to go. I'm looking at my band thinking it's my watch, but yes. Last day of Comic-Con, I'm ready. Okay, we're here at the panels. We just saw the Warner Brothers one, and next is Wonder Woman 1984 Everyone is so excited. We got these little bracelets that they'll give to us, and then they'll light up probably during the panel, but everyone's really excited. All the clips that I've seen so far of Wonder Woman, bitch is crazy. She's making moves and kicking people's asses. So I'm excited.
Special treat for just.
Hey guys, we're back. I didn't record anything from the panel because one, I posted a lot of it on Instagram, and two, because of that. The people who were able to get into the panel, we were actually able to see an extra minute of the trailer. The trailer just released. It is Sunday night, and we were able to see an extra minute of the trailer. And I have to tell you, after I saw the trailer, we saw it twice, I cried. And I think I cried obviously because Wonder Woman is like this iconic character that we've all grown up with, but it is really empowering to see a character who is so loved and so popular be a woman. Being in that atmosphere and watching not only the trailer, but watching the reactions of people who are just so in love with these characters made me cry. And I thought that was really, really, really awesome. But tomorrow's the last day. We we don't have the con. The con ended today. And I would actually highly recommend, if you have the opportunity to go to Brazilian Comic-Con, Comic-Con Experience is what it's called. I would highly recommend it because for me, it's the best con I've been to. But tomorrow we actually get to see more of Sao Paulo. Up until this point, we've just been going from A to B to events and to the con. So I haven't seen basically anything of Sao Paulo. So we're doing that tomorrow. We're going to a shopping mall that apparently has a lot of local shops, as well as a neighborhood that has been described to me as a hipster neighborhood. So we'll see what that means. And then we go on the plane back home. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm excited to see more of Sao Paulo, but what time is it? I gotta start packing because I do. Okay, bye. We ain't in Sao Paulo anymore, folks. I am home. I got home, what time is it? A couple hours ago. Even though I'm the one who traveled, the boys are the ones taking the nap. But I have so much work to catch up on because we actually leave. Can you believe it's almost Christmas? The last day in Sao Paulo was really kind of nice. Again, I think we were all just exhausted, and Sao Paulo is beautiful and everyone was so nice, but the traffic is terrible. And that's coming from someone who lives in LA and in Hawaii that have notoriously probably the worst traffic in America. But we went to kind of like the hipster neighborhood but to me was more so described by our guide as similar to like Fifth Avenue in New York. And then we went to a park, but then it started to rain, and then we just went got a shuttle back to the airport. But today I'm not going to be doing anything, so I'm just putting this Vlogmas into just this video because honestly I just need to work, and I'm hoping to go to sleep by 8. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I've just been editing this vlog. It's a very, very long vlog, but there was just so much to show. And I'm just very, very grateful for the opportunity to have experienced that, thanks to Warner Brothers, and then just reliving it through these videos. All of the cast from these movies were so nice and so generous with their time that is something that I will always appreciate, because as someone who used to interview celebrities for work before I started YouTube, you know, a lot of people don't want to be there and they don't want to talk to you, and they make it very clear that you're wasting their time. And I did not experience any of that with any of the ladies, and I'm just really appreciative of them taking the time to just genuinely hang out with us. But yeah, tomorrow starts the regularly scheduled programming of Vlogmas, but I really, really enjoyed the Comic-Con experience. Again, if anyone loves to go to San Diego Comic-Con or New York, I would highly recommend the Brazilian Comic-Con, because it's way better just all around. But yeah, let me finish work. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And question of the day. What's the one thing you have to do, not Comic-Con related, but what's the one thing you have to do when you get back from a long trip? Like, the first thing I have to do is shower, but I also have to unpack. If I don't unpack immediately, then I just kind of have a lazy day. Unpacking my suitcase and putting everything back in its place immediately when I get back home helps me set up a productive day, no matter how tired I am. That's something I need to do. Anyways, I'm Asia Dang. Thank you so much if you stuck with me throughout this long vlog. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.